you have a business you want to share, ideas you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome. No, we are. You turned me on. Welcome. Okay, we gotta get on the same page. No, you wait until he tells you we go. And welcome to all our friends in LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, all over the place. We got off a little early, and it's funny because she tells me I've done this before.
She did, but she can't hear because her headphones are in her ears.
Can you hear me? Yeah. You hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
All right, here we go. All right, welcome to all our friends. Welcome to the 4th of July hangover.
You had a 4th of July hangover?
Yes, it always happens after you do a show that you come back, and we haven't been here since Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
So everything in all the squirrels that are in the equipment.
Squirrel, shiny things, all those things.
Shoot them out of here.
How do you like my new hat?
I like that.
You
That's
like
a
that?
gift from Michelle.
Cancro from the heart of Delray. She brought this back from the streets of New York from Pride Fest.
Yes, and it's funny
It was actually for you.
she went there.
Yes, she did.
At the Pride up in
Last
New York,
week.
right? And that's how she spent her 4th of July?
No, I think it was the weekend before, and then she went on vacation.
A lot of good stuff happened on the 4th of July.
Did it? Share.
I didn't get to see the Macy's fireworks show.
I did. I have to
But
tell
I
you.
heard they blew up the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I saw when they were packing the pieces, and then my friend Steve-O from New York Sounds was on the bridge, and he was sending me pictures. And they packed them on the top and on the bottom. They put like 3,000 pounds of explosives on the bridge.
I heard it was like $5 million, I think, something
Yes.
crazy like
Wow.
that. But oh my gosh, you talk about spectacular.
I didn't
I
see it.
cannot believe it being the Brooklyn Bridge, you didn't see that.
I didn't see it. I
What
was
were
a
you
little
doing?
busy.
What were you doing? I don't want to know.
I was watching.
Don't tell me.
I was watching the fireworks from Washington D.C.
Did they have any?
Yeah, they have, and it was pouring rain.
I saw that.
My
And that's
goodness.
a whole other political conversation. But the Brooklyn Bridge,
Not political, anything political about a firework. I don't care how it got there. I just care that it's there.
unbelievable they were.
I didn't get to see it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And how did you spend yours?
I went to the beach for the weekend.
Did you go to any beach? Did you go to a specific beach?
I went up to
Is it a
Singer
secret
Island for the
location?
weekend. No, I went up to Singer Island for the weekend, all the way up to West Palm Beach.
That's about 30 minutes from me.
That's all it was. Yes, it was one exit past 45th Street.
And,
That's where it was.
and did you have fun?
I did. We took the kids and my son's girlfriend, and we had a nice suite. And you know, by the way my son eats, I got to send him to Avi's place because we sent him to Publix on our way there because there was a kitchen
Yeah.
in the hotel room because you know what it's like to feed 5 adults and a son. Yeah, so that was good because at least there was breakfast.
Isn't your son one of the adults?
Yes, my son and his girlfriend, they like to eat, is what I can tell you.
They like to eat. Does she cook?
She cooks, she eats, and I'm telling you, she's a proud Latina, Freddie. You would be impressed.
Your mother and father, they weren't with you?
No.
Your parents? You
No.
left them behind? How can you do that?
Do you know what happened when I left them behind? You're going to tell me it's my fault also. That explosion is about a stone's throw from their house.
Yes,
in
the gas
Plantation.
explosion.
Yes.
They felt the vibrations and all that?
My mother did. My father slept through it, apparently.
I slept through an earthquake they had in New York once.
But it's like from Publix to your house is how close my parents are to
Wow.
that explosion in Plantation.
And there was a gas leak, I heard.
They say it was a gas leak, and you know what? By the grace of God, nobody got killed is all I can tell you. Because you talk 11:30 on a Saturday at a gym,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
That nobody got more than seriously injured than they did is truly a gift from God if it was going to happen.
What was one death?
I didn't hear there were any.
No, I don't
I heard one death
Oh.
and 27 injured.
I heard a lot injured, but wow. What an explosion, like a war zone.
Have you ever seen a facility or have you been into a house that has a gas fire? Have you ever done anything like that? You have? Because I worked on one once in New York, and when I went in there, the UPS guy, when he rang the bell to the door, there was a gas leak inside the apartment, and the bell set off the
That's
spark.
like a movie.
Goodness.
It set off the spark. Well, the door exploded. If it
Ow.
wasn't for the door, he would have died. But inside the apartment, there were people, and they must have been unconscious, and you could see where they melted onto the floor.
Freddie.
So it's a true story, and the
Horrible.
spoons and everything melt. And so my father gives me this job because we had to redo the apartment. We had to paint it and fix it and everything.
Yeah.
So I called my father and says, I ain't doing this. He says, why not? I says, come here and see. He says, what are you talking? Just come. So he comes, he says to the landlord, we're going to have to bring in a company to clean it up, and then we'll do it. But my father expected me to just go in and fix it.
I was waiting for the levity of the conversation.
No.
There wasn't one. Okay, and on that note, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Just saying, it's a serious matter when gas leaks.
And apparently he heard the smell, and by the time he brought someone over to smell the smell, that's when the explosion went off. But that is in the heart of Plantation. There are so many people, and that LA Fitness is tremendous. The amount of people working out on a Saturday, I mean, honestly, that was truly by the
It
grace
goes
of
to show
God
you.
that there were not more injuries.
Right.
People hit under their cars. I mean, you think
There
about
was
what
an
would you
explosion.
do?
Then we had the earthquakes. Remember, I was watching the
Yeah.
basketball games in the summer league, and the scoreboard started to shake, and the camera started to shake. I said, uh-oh.
Oh, wait, but big news for Delray Beach. Coco Graf.
Yes.
Huge news, right?
She's in the
15-year-old
finals.
15-year-old in
So
Wimbledon from
exciting.
Delray Beach.
Does somebody on set know her? Didn't I see Dylan says he knows her?
Dylan reached out to her, and her father has a restaurant on West Atlantic. So
He
I
wants us to
think,
go up there.
I think there's no better place than to do a remote there. Is that Mom? Slide the doors. There you go. We need to
You
get
gotta
a sign that says
slide.
slide.
No, not pull, slide.
Slide.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. I'm on in. Mama Ali's in the house.
All right.
Anyway,
that was the
happy
4th of
4th of July. You did not feel well, you said, so I'm glad you're better. Because
No.
we got a lot of work to do today. We got a big week, a big set, huge set is all I can tell you. Today,
Huge.
we're kicking off Monday. We've got Lonnie with us. We've
Hi.
got Avi from Chill and Grill Pita in Boca Raton. Mama Ali's in the house. Some more friends. We've got a lot of food. So if you are in the area of the heart of Delray Gallery, come on up and have some lunch because Avi, I don't know, you must have thought you were feeding a family of a few.
I'm getting hungry.
You're feeding 10 Peter
Avi, get a little
Caplets is what
closer
I've
to
been
your mic.
Really
thinking.
hungry.
Now, the funny thing is that I spoke to Peter from Oak County, and he says to me, you got to check out the, you can bring it around. You got to check out Avi's place, which is
Chill and Grill
Chill
Pita.
and Grill Pita. And I said to him, okay, and we talked, and then he showed me pictures. So we're going to do a remote down there today, but it's kind of small for the cameras and stuff, so he came up to us. And he came, Mama Ali, I hope you're hungry.
Hi.
I hope you're hungry.
I am very hungry. I'm about to eat your arm off.
We got a lot of food.
Oh, look at the food. I need to sit at the table, honey.
Mama, we got a whole table for you.
There's
We got
another table
plenty
over
of
there.
room.
There's enough food here to feed 15 of you.
So here's the thing. I need to thank Peter Kaplan because Peter, first of all, always for the
Tic Tac
Tic
Man.
Tacs, Tic
That's his
Tac
name.
Man.
His name
Hashtag
is
Tic Tac Man.
Because every time he sees us, he says, "Hey, here. Have one of these." Remember the Good and Plenty?
Oh, yeah.
So Peter told Avi that 10 hungry people, 10. This would feed, I think, 30.
Well, Avi counts to 9, and then it gets a little bit hazy.
He's thinking 10 Peters is what I think he's thinking. But oh my gosh, this food looks absolutely spectacular. There is coming up. Who cooked?
This
Avi
gentleman
cooked.
right here?
Hello.
Chill and Grill Pita.
Right.
Your mama Ali's new best friend.
Yes,
Mama, you eat meat? Are you vegan?
of course.
You are vegan?
I can be.
So you can't. No, this isn't vegan.
non-vegan.
We have
It's
turkey.
not
It's
vegan.
not
I'm
vegan. But there are
I was
vegan-esque.
vegan 9 months ago.
And we've got plenty.
months
You know what?
ago.
There's a little bit of everything from falafel. There's shawarma. There's all kinds of
Hummus.
vegetables, hummus,
It
and
really looks good.
all right, Avi, let's break it down. What do we
Yeah,
have on
tell
this
us what we got.
delicious
Yeah, a little
set
bit
so
of
we can
everything
dig
here.
in?
I got the 4 special things. I have a shawarma. Is rotisserie layer of turkey. What we do, we slice the turkey very thin sheets, and then we stick it like a shish kebab, and then it's rotisserie all day.
That's what was over there. It looks just like pulled pork, and yes.
No.
No, it looked like it, but it's not. It's
No.
turkey.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, and different around the world, and different countries they make it in a different with a different kind of meat. So let's say in Turkey they can make it with the lamb, and in Greek they're gonna make it with the ground beef and lamb together.
Right.
In Israel, most of it it's turkey,
Turkey.
and also they make with lamb and chicken. But the most popular is turkey.
I did not know the most popular shawarma was turkey. I always thought it was lamb.
Me too.
Wow.
We have lamb fat on top of it to give it the flavor, but in United States, the meat is kosher from the second rib and up, so all the bottom is not kosher. So we can use
On what animal?
in any red animal like cow, lamb, sheep,
Interesting.
because in the
Really?
bottom you have kind of veins. Today, only professional people can take it, so we're not allowed to eat it. So all the top part is you can make shawarma with it. So we do it with turkey and chicken.
So from this, I know you didn't know that, but I'm going to ask you. Did you know that
Please
from the
enter the
second
conference
rib,
PIN number.
from the second rib and up is kosher? You can eat it, and below that you can't.
From the second one.
Rib.
That PIN is invalid for
Rib.
this conference.
That's what he just
From the
said.
gland. It's from the glands.
That PIN is invalid
It's
for
not
the...
cooked properly. The glands are exposed and poison goes inside the meat.
What do you do with the rest of the body then?
Oh no, they sell it to public with Dixie in the United
Then the rest
States.
of the Catholics eat.
They,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
in Israel they do
So
that.
it's like a shared cow. I had no
Nothing
idea.
goes to
Yeah,
waste.
I like that.
It's a shared cow. So the top half is kosher, the bottom half isn't. I had no idea.
Could be kosher if you have a professional people, but in the United States we don't have people to do their right job, so they preferred to do the top one and then the bottom one. They sell it. It's much easier.
And what about a turkey?
Turkey is chicken. It's not a problem.
What about rabbit?
Rabbit is not kosher. In the Bible, you have specific animal. They mention the name. It's not kosher. So one
So
of them
rabbit
is
is
a
not
rabbit.
kosher.
Yes.
Okay. The only reason I bring this up, when I was in Puerto Rico, my
That's a good
uncle
question.
made rabbit stew. Because he knows that it was a favorite of mine growing up.
Peter Cottontail.
So all my cousins don't eat it. And he told me it was chicken. I was the only one that said, listen, let me tell you the truth. It's not. It's rabbit. It's kind of bony, but it's pretty good. I'm just saying.
For every non-kosher food, we have a kosher food, the same similar flavor.
Yes.
Like we're not gonna miss anything. So
Like if I love now turkey with the cheese on it. What's it? Turkey melt. Turkey melt.
He gets better and better.
Turkey melt. Well, hold on a second, because he was telling me
Yes.
there are certain
You
cheese-like
get parv
substances.
cheese. Yes.
What?
Parv.
Yeah, from Paris.
No, parv. Non-dairy.
Yeah, non-dairy cheese, and I had it. What are you laughing at? And it's delicious. A turkey with that
Parv.
Parv.
Para.
And you put a little mayo on it? No, Monica. Only kidding. Only kidding.
Avi, this looks incredible. There's falafel, you've got chicken fingers, and what is that, kafta you said?
It's a kofta kebab. It's a hamburger
Kofta
meat
kebab.
with herbs and spices.
Hamburger meat?
With herbs and spices.
Wait, is this a regular hamburger?
Yes, from the top
No.
two ribs of the
No.
cow.
No, it's a ground beef. It's called 80-20, which means 80 meat and 20 fat.
Right.
So it's 80-20 to give it like nice flavor. And then we season it with our own spices. We have our own recipes. And we have put a lot of vegetable. We put like parsley, garlic, and a lot of love.
You hungry?
And then we mix all together and then we grill it. So
Okay, so this is 80-20.
It's real hamburger.
I know. I usually get 90-10 because of Linda's heart. It's a real thing, these numbers, don't we? Don't just make
Right.
stuff up.
Yes,
Right.
I know.
But 80-20 is delicious. And you put what kind of secret, do you have like secret family
yes, we
stuff?
have we put about 6 seasoning on it.
6.
Would you like to try it?
6 seasons.
I'm Yemenite,
A lot.
so Yemenite have special seasoning to mix. It's called Khawarij.
You're a Yemenite,
Yes,
meaning
which means my father is from Yemen. So when they came to Israel, so they bring with the culture from there. They bring their own seasoning, like their own mix, and so even the falafel, you can have falafel in different places. It might call the same, it might look the same, but it can taste completely different.
So you're the only one in Boca, because you're located in Boca, right?
Yes,
That does this kind of fooding?
fast food, yeah.
Oh, this is fast food?
kosher
Yes.
fast food.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pita it's a pita shop. You can sit down and eat, and also you can have it in a sandwich. You can have it in 4 different things. You can have it in a pita, you can have it in a baguette, you can have it in a lafa, which means it's esh tanur, which means it's a stone baked pita, and also we have it in a wrap. Somebody want to like more to the healthy side and doesn't want to slip if you eat lunch, so you put it in a wrap.
Now, this is the gentleman that's right next to Daphne, isn't it?
Yes,
Look, right in the corner.
right in the corner. And by
I
our
know
Casa
exactly
Way.
where you are.
Right in the. You were sick. We went in there to get you food once.
I remember they didn't have chicken soup.
Exactly.
They said, sorry, we don't have chicken soup today. But I can see you have a lot of guys in there that work.
Yes.
So I can see why. I mean, you make
There
a lot
is
of
so
food.
much food here. I'm telling you, you need to come up for lunch if you're located up here in Delray. If not, stop by Chill and Grill Pita in Boca Raton. They're right on the corner of Powerline and Palmetto Park Road, right in the corner. You can't miss it. It's right across from a fast food chicken place. But you know what I love about Israel? It
They're-
fascinates me, is how many different cultures, and I'm going to say work together, go to Israel and can work together. Different cultures, and they all come together. Mediterranean food, spices, and it just grows. Their food is spectacular. You can eat healthy, anything you want. What would you like?
I just like to eat.
What would you like?
I don't want a little bit of
We're
everything.
going to get you a little bit of everything.
I try anything.
I'm curious about the hummus because that's one of my favorite foods. How do you make that?
The hummus, we don't by process. We make everything from scratch,
So you,
so it's no
hummus?
preservative.
uh-huh.
It can stay in the fridge for like
Hummus.
3 to 4 days.
Okay.
After that, it's gonna get spoiled because
Right.
no preservative.
And you grind the chickpeas yourself. And
Yes,
uh-huh.
we put we cook the chickpeas.
So
Yeah.
this is chickpeas, right?
Chickpeas.
Yes.
I have one.
After it's cooked, we mix it with tahini sauce, with
Yes.
sesame, and then
Uh-huh.
we put garlic,
You know,
lemon
Mama, we
juice,
have all food over there too.
Delicious.
and then it become hummus.
Yes.
Different people now add to it
Eggplant.
like red pepper,
Yes. Or
and garlic, or
pine
spicy.
nuts or
Right.
pesto.
But this is the original. Is the
That's me.
Get away from that, though.
you can add any flavor you want on top of the basic.
Right.
You know, the amazing thing about this hummus
Hummus.
amendments, hummus,
Mama nam.
is that it has a great aftertaste. You know, sometimes hummus,
What else you want, Freddie? Plate's running out of room.
that's okay, we'll start there, relax. This
I
is
feel
all for
like
me?
it's
No, it's
Thanksgiving.
fine. Hummus, sometimes when you buy hummus, it has like a bitter taste that stays in your mouth afterwards. Have you ever noticed that? Because I'm not a big hummus eater, but
Ooh,
this
I love hummus.
this is delicious.
Ready to eat? Dig in.
I'm gonna eat with my finger.
Have some lunch? All right, Hector, we're going to go to commercial break. It is time for a lunch break. Thanks to Chill and Grill Pita in Boca Raton. When we
Peter,
come
you're
back,
missing it, Peter.
more to come with Avi. We've got Lonnie. We haven't even met this lovely lady.
My name is Isla. I'm from the Theater of Creative Consciousness.
Isla from the Creative.
Aziz, Isla.
Isla Aziz, Mama Ali. It's lunchtime, so stay tuned, and we will be right back. Let's see what that is.
Kryptonite or something?
You want to switch?
He's kryptonite.
.com 561-965-7777.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit, to be a little adventurous, to make your meals pop. Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters has that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat rubs on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
And we're back.
We're back.
Oh my God.
How's
Peter.
it?
And we've been
Peter
stuffing our
Kaplan
faces.
from All County. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This food, Avi, is absolutely delicious. Everyone is just eating. How do you say lunchtime in Hebrew? Or
Arochat
food?
Tzoraim.
And that
Say that again.
Say that 3
delicious, right?
times.
Or you say manja, I don't know, but it should be like a
Manja.
manja Monday, right? Because wow, this is spectacular. Isla, what are you enjoying?
I have, I don't know what this is. What is it?
She had the turkey shawarma. She
How'd you like it?
enjoyed
Delicious. Because I don't like turkey, but it was different.
Correct.
Turkey
It is
shawarma is
different.
delicious. Lonnie?
I had the pita with the hummus. That's, I'm a chips and salsa person, so the pita and the hummus
I think
works
there's
for me.
salsa over there also. It was kind of like a salsa, tomato.
Yeah, over there too.
Actually, there's 2 different kinds. We didn't even try those yet, Freddie.
I like the hummus on everything.
I know that.
I put it on everything on this table.
It could be your new mayo.
This hummus is
Would you like some
unreal.
water? Steph, can you
good.
get Freddie a water
I'm
bottle,
good.
please, as he's choking? It's Manja Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, so give us a call at 888-994-4995. Thank you. I
Hamburger meat.
see that? They
Kebab.
take care of you here, Freddie.
Very good.
That
Sarah, did you
kebab,
try?
her name is Steph.
Steph. Sarah, Steph, Arizona.
Arizona works.
That's why I call Arizona, because I never call it by the right name.
Those, I think, are chicken tenders.
And I learned she's a twin.
Is that chicken?
The schnitzel?
The
Yes.
schnitzel.
Okay.
It is.
Looks like
It's
fish.
chicken breast, and we coat it with the breadcrumb and seasoning.
What's it like having a restaurant in Boca? Big difference from where you were in Fort Lauderdale, back to
Right.
Israel, to Boca, right where you are. Wow, you're in the heart of it.
Yes. It's different kind of clientele, and we changed a little bit the recipes because kind of customer we had. We made it less spicy.
Okay.
Less spicy.
Yes.
Ah, interesting.
And we put it to the customer satisfaction.
It's delicious. Everything is so good. Mama, you like it?
Don't bother me, I'm eating.
You sound like Freddie. He's just
It's
eating.
delicious. It's awesome sauce.
All right, so if you're in the area, come on up, have some lunch with us. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway, inside the Heart of Delray Gallery, inside of Studio A. Everything is spectacular. Go lunch, dinner. What are your hours?
We open from 11 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, Sunday to Thursday, Friday 11 to 4, Saturday close, and Jewish holiday close.
All right, so if you need anything for Thanksgiving, they got you covered. I think this is a whole new twist on Thanksgiving, is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Why not?
You know what that means?
He's catering Thanksgiving for me this year.
That means she's
Pretty
not
much.
cooking on Thanksgiving. She's already found plan A.
Exactly. Why not?
You can't go wrong.
You can't everything. There's nothing that you can't have on Thanksgiving. There's turkey shawarma. There's all the vegetables. I'm into healthy catering, and this is it.
Is the rest of your family into it too?
If they're
This
coming
is
to my
good.
house, they are. Yes.
No, this is good. This you'll get away with it, no problem.
Right, don't you think? What a great idea. Right on the corner of Palmetto Park Road and Power Line. Right in the corner near Health and Vitamin Concepts that actually is no longer there.
Really?
Yes. But right in the corner, Chill and Grill Pita, you can't miss it. Check it out. Sunday through Thursday until 10 p.m. Wow, lunch and dinner. My son is going to have a field
Which
day.
is your favorite?
I love the hummus. I love the eggplant, the carrot. I'm really like a big vegetable person, I have to tell you. But the hamburger, though, is amazing.
The hamburger is
But for me, I could do a whole plate of those vegetables and be happy.
Yeah.
Are you okay over there?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you in a second.
What's going on? What are you allergic to?
It's either something that has a carb in it or
You didn't have any carbs, though.
I don't know.
He
My body has
swallowed
a
wrong. You
I
just
have a
swallowed
food
wrong.
reaction. No, I have a food reaction.
We're just going to keep talking, though. We'll Freddie
Keep
keep
talking,
eating.
ignore me.
Lonnie,
Keep me
what's
off the
happening
camera.
with you? We haven't seen you in a while.
So I know it's been a little while. I've got a little travel in. Got to see my grandkids. I was excited about that. But I don't know. I think the last time I was on, we talked about me helping my husband with his business, and I dove right in.
What's that like
So-
for a woman entrepreneur now to take a step to the side and help your husband in business?
Yeah. No, it's good. He's actually he's really sweet. He's like, I'm so glad you're there. So it's good. Sometimes couples have issues
I was
working
gonna
together.
say.
But no, it's going very well. We have such an opportunity to really grow the company, and it's such an obscure company. It's so hard to explain sometimes what we do, and it's a company that exists without people really knowing why. But if it didn't, it would be tragic. So, for example, 80% of our freight is moved by diesel engine in this country or around the world. And if they don't fix their fuel pumps or their fuel injection systems,
go round. I'm telling you, you're very important.
Yeah, so if those aren't fixed, it's kind of like your heart. I think I explained this before. It's like your heart. You know, if your heart doesn't work, your body doesn't move. If the fuel pump's not working on your diesel engine, you're dead in the water.
That's right.
How did he get
Or
involved
dead on the
doing
road.
diesel engines?
So he had an uncle. Well, it's not diesel engines. It's the two components: fuel pumps and turbochargers. So we never see the engine, but yeah, he had an uncle that was involved in the business and got him just as a little kid became interested, and has an engineer-like mind, and he's a perfectionist, and he does everything perfectly. And
So he's working on the big level, not just
So the fuel pumps they work on can be powering a yacht that's say 300 feet to a small little John Deere agricultural machine. So it really depends. He doesn't work on the very large not steamships, but the cargo ships. He doesn't work on those. Those are a whole other animal.
You know what I saw over the weekend? What happens when you go away? You watch a lot more TV than you normally do. The change in the farming industry with tractors and how they're so automated now.
I saw that.
Things that, I mean, of course they are, but I would never even thought about
flour.
it. Yes.
Flour crystal flour, yeah.
Crystal Florida.
So what?
Florida crystals is what it is.
Oh.
Sugar.
That's sugar.
Sugar, but they're
But
the
they're
ones
tractors.
that are, they're tractors that are leading the charge on this thing. Do you know that diesel used to be so cheap? Because it was the fluid that they used during World War I and World War II.
Right.
Planes, trains, and automobiles, everything ran on diesel.
Yep.
So I bought a diesel car that holds 27 gallons. And that thing goes for 3 weeks without having to go back to the gas pump because, but I didn't know that it is the pump that makes the difference on the motor.
Wow. It's not the motor, it's the pump, the fuel engine. I mean, but it's incredible what's going on in the farming industry. And Avi, what you told me about the cow has just blown me away on the kosher cow, honestly.
It's not only kosher cow, it's all the kosher food, red meat. It can be, let's say the average, if you slaughter 100 cow, only 30 going to become kosher in the end.
Wow.
So all the 70 going to go to the other industry.
Why is that?
Because, first you slaughter it, so if the knife is not sharp enough, and you stop in the middle, it's already not good.
Not kosher.
And then after you slaughter it, and so you check the kidney. If the kidney is not smooth, which means the animal ate something, and maybe you have an infection, so it's a question about it. So it's already moved to the side.
So every animal you slaughter, you check its kidneys.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Not chicken family, only the red meat.
Red meat.
Like
Red
the
meat, okay.
yeah.
So it starts there.
That's
It starts there,
fascinating.
and then after everything is, if it's smooth, which means in German it's called glatt, so which means smooth. So then they take a straw and then they pump it and see if you have holes in it. So if it's a hole, so which means everything is good, and then we soak it in salted, and then it's ready to eat.
You mean the kidneys?
No, the whole meat.
Oh, the whole meat.
Yeah, we soak it in salted. You have two
And the prayer,
kind of
deep pray?
and the slaughter it. They do it.
I thought so. That's what makes it kosher. Right.
Not only the prayer make it kosher, the
So
whole
these other
process.
things. You could pray on it, and the
Yes.
kidneys are no good, and that's the end of that.
Is that where glatt kosher comes from? The
Yes.
smooth?
Yeah.
What's the difference between glatt kosher and kosher?
Okay, so if it's not smooth, which means you have question about it, and then they put a straw, and if you have it's still no hole in it, which means has a question about it, so it's not can be smooth. You can call it glatt, so it's go to the kosher. So the question. So you have some different level of people how they keep kosher,
Gotcha.
so they can.
You have super kosher and you got kosher.
Okay. Push my car. Which one?
And also.
Yes.
I had a question
Sure.
for him. You talk about kosher and the different ways of it being kosher and not being kosher.
Do you have any information or education on halal? 'Cause
Halal?
I'm a halal eater, so
Yes.
I don't know.
I am
That's why I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I understand also.
It's a little bit similar,
Similar.
but we have the way is like strict for us, and this is the way we go for. I'm not good in halal how they do the process,
Some are similar though.
and
But
Yeah, I
you kill,
think it's
you
similar.
kill your own
Yeah, it's
animals,
similar.
is that right?
right.
Now let me get this straight. Now, you don't slaughter animals.
No.
You don't do the processing. You buy it done for you from a
Right.
company, and you know how they do the things. Then how do you know so much? What's the history on this that you know so much about the process?
First, I'm religious, and so I study about it, and also for me to explain people, and
You have to know.
so I try to present it, because if somebody say why your meat is a little bit more expensive than other, so then I'm going to tell him how along the way from 100 slaughter only third or fourth coming kosher.
To the table.
Right, and then it's also this is also healthy, because you have two kind blood of the animal. You have the blood is actually on the meat, we are allowed to eat,
Right.
and you have the blood going through the veins, the one we're not allowed to eat, because this we soak it and salt it.
Did you know this?
No, I had no idea. I'm fascinated.
But you can't.
But all I knew about it was that they had to be slaughtered a certain way,
Yeah.
so as not to
Right.
the animal didn't suffer, so the blood all
Right.
drained
Yeah, but
out.
that's the first
So
step.
my assumption is that's the blood you can't eat because that's the blood from the vein
Right.
that has to be drained out.
But that's the first step. And then you got two more steps.
I did not know about the kidneys.
And then you have super kosher or you got regular
I
kosher.
knew glatt kosher versus kosher. I didn't know glatt meant smooth.
In
And that
German.
comes in German, but that's where it comes from, glatt kosher, because the kidney is smooth. I had no idea.
You see that?
Interesting.
You learn.
You know what I find interesting, Dawn? That a beautiful woman like this is in freight. I mean, I love the fact that that is the most awesome thing I've ever heard.
Oh,
Not when you're
it's-
afraid. She's in
it's
diesel freight.
diesel fuel injection. Yes, it's a little new for
I
me.
hat off to you,
Oh,
lady.
thank you.
I think you're a
Mercy.
leader in this part. Do you know how many women is in that kind of business? Yeah, I'm sure you ran across
Virtually zero.
Man, she's got
I
she's
went.
got the king's hat.
I went from wearing, business suits and heels to tennis shoes and a company logo shirt, golf shirt.
Right
So
down dirty with
Hey, lady, let me give you a little tidbit.
What?
You know we went to the moon, right?
Yeah.
And you know the story about the movie that came out with the 5 young black women. They got us there, right?
Yes.
It was black women that got us there because they resolved the mathematical problem of getting there.
Absolutely.
So it don't surprise me she's in diesel and freight.
You know what, Joe? I hear what's on the ground, man, and I don't hear none of that.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody heard about Hidden Figures, but I never heard about a diesel.
A woman running a
freight
diesel
lady.
fuel.
That's like unique. I got to do an interview with you later, lady.
You got it.
You are awesome.
It is
awesome.
a shop environment
She's
too.
not only beautiful, but she got brains.
That's funny.
You're sweet. Thank you.
Look
I
who's
just
saying
found
that to
out
you.
it's totally wrong about blondes. I'm totally changing my mind about blondes.
Oh, believe me, I have my blonde moments. Don't worry.
I don't even have hair and I got a
I
blonde
have
one.
blonde moments for that matter.
Did you see, Mama wasn't even part of our conversation this morning, right? There's just something about Lonnie's presence. I know.
Oh, you're sweet.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, she's the champ.
I heard all about you. The champ. I love that.
She's the champ.
Mama-
I just had to put my little moment in that because I love this lady. There's some it's not too much that fascinates me, okay? She fascinates.
True that. Except
course
that
you
conversation you told me on Saturday. I was like, whoa, she had
Okay.
15 people on that phone. Just going.
Mama, tell us about what halal. Is that how you pronounce it?
Halal.
Halal.
Yeah.
It's similar to kosher, yes?
Yeah, it's similar, but it's like the way you thought of it, and all the blood has to drain out. Everything.
Yeah, all of them.
All of it. It don't go halfway or anything. It goes all the way. And like the brother from Yemen over there said, the blaze has to be so sharp they don't feel it coming, because that's what ignites the glands to explode the toxics into the meat.
Now
So
that I did
we
not
just make sure it does, none of it gets loose, kills it immediately. So they don't know it comes. They don't see it coming.
And you have Ramadan.
I have Ramadan, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm going to be eating a lot of your food on Ramadan. You know I'm going to be up in there. You know that, right? After 8 o'clock, I will be all
That's
over
gonna
the
be
place.
good.
Now,
You're more than welcome to come.
Yeah,
Now-
that's
now
my
you-
brother right now.
Now you're gonna laugh at me, but back in the '90s, when I was in the, I used to trade products. I used to sell products overseas.
Commodities.
And yes, commodities, and halal was very big on the
Very big.
on the sell front of it. But not all halal is equal, which I learned a very valuable $1 million lesson that way. I sold it and it did not pass inspection. They sent it back.
What was it?
Really? What happened?
Because the way they did the halal has a certain, this just like his stuff, you have to do it a certain way.
Certain way.
And there are certificates that are issued as these things go along internationally.
Like there's no such thing as halal or kosher ham, okay?
Right.
There you go.
It ain't there. So I ended
But when
up,
you think about, right, the differences of where you are and the different and being Jewish and kosher and halal, but yet the similarities,
They're like brothers.
Are amazing.
right?
Yeah.
The similarities, but yet we still differ on so many things.
Yeah.
But yet there's so many similarities that we should stop differing. That's all I can
I'm
say.
telling
I'm not
you.
talking politics. I'm just talking people.
That's
Well, you know-
You're
But that's
absolutely
true.
right, Dawn,
Right, that's
you
all I'm
brought up a
saying.
good issue because is people from Israel and Muslims, they have been working together and living together in peace for a very long time.
Yep.
And they still do. It's just the media that shows a damper on negativity, and that happens a lot. My best friend, Calvin Hughes of Channel 10, he just came back from Israel. And I wanted to just touch him so I can say I touched somebody from Israel because I to get into politics to show you how dangerous it is. I was a friend of Gaddafi. Me and Ali went to
yes, I saw that in the movie.
and he told us that do not go to Israel. If I see Israel stamped on your passport, you'll never be able to come back to Libya.
That's
again.
what Gaddafi said.
That's what Gaddafi said.
Mm.
So I never got a chance to go to Israel, but now that he's not here, I can go now. I'm free to go. And that's kind of crazy to me, but you know, certain people say certain things, and that turns you off. And you might be the same in the same religion, but certain things that people just make up themselves, and they consider that part of the religion, and it's not.
But look how great this table is that we get to sit around today. If you just think, right, it's not Thanksgiving, it's not anything. Here we all sit from different cultures, different religions,
Yeah, that's
different
beautiful.
aspects. And what do? We sit around and we break bread and we enjoy delicious food and a conversation. Isn't that all that we're meant to
That's
do?
awesome.
Right?
It is
Yes,
awesome.
Is that it?
It's funny because the foods that don't pass what you do, or don't pass what you do, end up on the Puerto Rican table. All kidding aside,
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
because Latinos eat anything and everything.
yeah, but look who we have sitting around this table with us. And we haven't
That's
even
what I'm
met
looking at.
at your guest, right?
Yes.
You're talking about coming from Islam, Israel. You're from Provo, Utah, right? I'm
Very
from
Christian.
Utah's a
Yeah.
country?
but just
I'm from
different
Utah,
cultures.
yeah.
I'm talking.
That's
Different
America.
Utah.
Every state of the United States except Utah?
Oh, you're missing
How did I do
out.
that?
Oh, you need to
You
get
didn't go to
there.
Utah? Well, you wouldn't have a reason to go to Utah.
And you're from Puerto Rico. I mean, you talk about
I like.
He's
I've
from
been
Puerto
there.
Rico?
What is Idaho? Idaho?
Idaho is
Idaho.
next
North.
state
I
over.
skipped over Utah. I went to Idaho.
You're
and
funny.
went right
Need to
back.
go.
No,
You're
maybe it's
funny.
the Mormons I like. I don't know.
Utah's a whole different
But I
community.
right, but
know
how
where-
many
where
different
are you from?
cultures?
I know it's a
New
very
York,
different.
but I grew up down here. I'm from Boca, I
okay.
guess essentially.
I told somebody you were from Texas.
My daughter's from Texas.
How can John be from
You
Texas?
can't hear
But
that.
she
in
lived
New York.
there.
She
No, she lived
My daughter was
Now,
born in
I
Texas.
can see coming from Texas. She's
I
tall.
lived in Texas for 3
There
years.
you go.
I can say y'all with the best of them.
There you go.
All right, Mama, introduce your guest.
Oh yeah, this is a friend of mine who I have an honor to be an actor in her plays, and she has, and the play that she did was called Devastating Impact, and it will shock you, and it actually gives you information on how you should be careful without, show you how dangerous AIDS really is, and that's Sister Isla Aziz. Sister Isla Aziz.
Welcome, Isla.
Thank you so much. What I'm doing is this has been 7 years that I'm working on this. This play is about a 19-year-old virgin diagnosed HIV positive, but she never had a blood transfusion. She never had sex. She's a good girl. She's raised by her grandparents. So everybody's wondering, well, how in the world?
How'd she get it?
Yeah.
No, you can't tell that.
That's why you got to come see the play.
Did you write the play?
My ex-husband did. My former husband wrote it. Akbar Abdulaziz, many plays. Now, it's also a movie. It's in Alicia Keys' hand. It's also a book. It's on Amazon. Yeah.
And what's the name of it?
A Devastating Impact.
Yeah, the whole. Okay, everything is.
Alicia's gonna do a movie based on it?
We don't.
It's in her hands.
We don't know.
Alicia,
Crossing your fingers,
Alicia,
right?
Alicia, you and I got history, baby. Take care of that.
Now, Sister Issel is going to be doing the play again, and I'm going to be helping her with it. I'm going to play my role. Guess what my name is in the play?
Mama.
You the
No.
you the
What
pimp,
name did I pick?
pimp daddy.
Kept
Joy.
picking. No. What name I kept picking, and I kept telling you that name keeps giving me a name.
Wasn't it
It
Joy?
was on your Faith.
Faith. Okay.
My name is Faith in the play.
Joy is the other big woman.
No, they picked hearts every time they were here, and they picked
And I
Joy
always
and
pick
Faith.
I can't.
Now
I have Faith.
you just came out in the movie, didn't you?
Yes.
Did they release that?
Not yet. They're not finished shooting yet.
So you're going to be releasing the play. Where is it going to be?
Okay, right now we're doing some auditions because we lost a couple of people. They passed on to paradise, and so we have to replace them. Main characters.
But as soon as we find out the location, we will come right here.
We'll let
I want you to bring the cast.
But
in.
no, what I have is I have my business cards, and on the business card there's the website, and you go to the website and you'll actually see where we're at. We are promoted by Alcee Hastings, Mayor Cooper, Mayor Jean Robb. She passed. The mayor of Pompano Beach. And we just got we were just at Art Serve. Yeah, we were at Art Serve with Our Fun Foundation, who's sponsoring us, and
How many people do you have in the cast?
22.
I want you to bring them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I tell you what I want to do. I want to fill this place up with the cast. Avi, you come with us because we
We're
can
going to
do
feed
something.
everybody.
There you go.
I
Hey,
mean,
Freddie.
yeah.
This young lady not only did a play, but she's the cause of me staying in Florida. She was the only place I had to stay with when I came down here.
Really?
And she was telling me that this guy she was dating at the time, well, he said that he was my uncle. And I go, yeah, right?
At the train station.
At the train station, when they went to pick me up at the train station, I said, yeah, this guy said he's my uncle. Okay, whatever. I said, I'll get my mother on the phone and I'm going to see right now. My mother knows everybody in the family. And I give him my phone to talk to my mom. I didn't get my phone back for an hour, so I figured that was it. She was actually my uncle. She was his name is Isaiah. And so that's a good sign right there. So I'm staying, and she let me stay in her apartment until I got my own apartment.
How long ago was that?
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
30 years ago?
2000? No,
that was
2009.
Oh,
yeah,
10 years
around
ago.
that
10 years
time.
ago.
2005.
Yeah, somewhere in there. But anyway, we have AHF with us, backing us up. That's AIDS Healthcare Foundation. So what they do is they bring in a mobile unit to each show, and they pay for the first 50 tickets. So if you go in a mobile unit and be tested, this is the thing that we're trying to do: get people tested.
They'll buy you a ticket.
They'll give you a ticket. Your ticket is free.
That's an interesting idea. What I would like to do then, because there's 22 of them, when we go on remote, like the Wyndham that has this big catering hall, or down in Hollywood or wherever, we bring the set and we do small pieces of the play.
That would be
Small
wonderful.
pieces, like ins and outs and things
That
of that
would
way.
be so great.
And then Abby, you can come with us and we'll just spread the love about who you are and what you do and why you do it in a bigger audience.
Yeah.
And I think we can have a whole bunch of fun. We go to Crazy Uncle Mike's. He has a huge place.
But you know what I'm so amazed at?
What?
is that the incidence of AIDS is still so high.
It is.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what amazes me.
If you
Yep.
think that's high, maybe 4 years ago, you know how you can't have your TV set on all night. So I have it on PBS. So I wake up and I look on PBS, and what I see is that 25% of our youth in the high school have been diagnosed HIV positive. My legs got weak. I mean, that's when we first started.
Yeah.
Since then, this year, it's 39% of our youth in high school.
And that's the thing that that's not talked about anymore.
And Florida is #1 in the nation.
It used to be
Broward and Dade.
It used to be New York, now it's Florida.
Florida's #1 in that. It's #3 Broward County in human trafficking. I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you, there's a problem going on because AIDS is not even talked about anymore. So much that you almost think it's eradicated. So when those numbers came out and somebody told me that, I was floored.
Yeah.
Because you can't believe that there's treatment out there. What's going on and why?
Yeah.
Why is it so high?
I'll tell you why it's so high. It's because of the fact that the stagnant of it. They're afraid to get tested. If you're afraid to get tested, then what happens is you're going to pass it on to the next person. So that's what they're doing. They're passing it. Because and a lot of people don't want to know because they think it's a death sentence, which is not.
Not
you know,
anymore.
because I've had Bobby Henry, West Side Gazette that owns that, on the show with his daughter, who's been HIV positive for 21 years.
Yeah.
And she just got married not too long ago, and I've
How does
had.
that work?
Mhm.
How does that work?
Yeah.
The whole thing is,
Well, you want to catch it early. I remember I was in the insurance industry when it first came out, and I almost lost my job because I couldn't sell life insurance anymore. You had to take a blood test. So if I'm going to sell you a $100,000 policy, when I see your arm to have a blood test done, nobody wanted to
they're
do
afraid
it.
to do it.
Nobody wanted to do it. And then when I started coaching, I used to tell parents, get to your kids. Drug use was rampant. Heroin was
That
crazy.
has a lot to do with it.
And crack has come on the scene, and now heroin is back.
And then now you got that new thing going on. What's another thing? It's a new drug. Flocka.
Flocka.
Big
Well,
time.
now in West Palm, they walk around with the injection to bring you back.
Narcan.
Yeah,
But you
the
look
Narcan.
about what's affecting our youth, and this goes. You know what, guys? Hector and Dylan, everyone who's here, we should have this part of this conversation tomorrow when you do your 2020 vision.
Yes.
Because it's important to continue it because it's talking about the youth and what's going on in the youth of our country in Florida and Broward County. This is our backyard.
Do you think that's something? Let's go to the heroin. In the school system, our children are using heroin dramatically.
Did you hear about that gum?
It's-
It's like a jelly gum kind of candy. It's got drugs in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the kids are getting it
Oh, yeah.
and eating it and it's killing them.
But
You've heard of it, Hector?
No.
It's gum with some sort of drugs in
Probably
it.
has heroin in
Drugs
it.
in it. It's got heroin in it.
The bottom
It looks like
line.
a gummy worm.
See, but the problem is, number one, parents aren't educating their kids anymore. They're
parents
taking-
aren't educated.
Thank you. All right, I think parents
they
don't
are.
know.
They're not
But
educated.
time out. But if you're a parent, get educated. You
Yeah.
could demand to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
educated.
sir.
That's number one. But they passed the buck onto the school system, because my whole family's been in the educational system for 50 years, and you can't resolve your problems through the school. It doesn't work that way.
Well,
Help yourself, Jay.
when I first started with Mrs. High Sensation, that's the name of the play with the drugs. She is the drug herself. I would give you a little part of her if you want me to. It's a poem. If you would like me to do it, it's up to you.
Absolutely. We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Jay wants lunch.
I
Okay,
can
have
do
as
it.
much lunch as you want.
Well, my little sweeties, now that you started fooling with me, let me inform you on how it's gonna be. First, I'll seduce you and you'll become my slave. Yeah, I'll send stronger men to hell in their grave. And when I'm finished with you, you'll be nothing but a disgrace, addicted to the grinds of my poppy seed waste. So now my love is within your brains, and your craving for me is driving you insane. You'll need lots of money, as you've been told, 'cause my taste is expensive. It's richer than gold. You'll swindle your mother for the sake of a buck, 'cause I'm the one who made your life corrupt. You'll rob and you'll steal for my narcotic charms, and when I'm in your arms, and when you've seen that monster that you've grown, you'll solemnly swear to leave me alone. But if you think you got some mystical knack, then darlings, just try getting me off your back. The vomits, the cramps, the guts tied in knots, your jangling nerves screaming for one little shot. You'll desperately run to your pusher, and then you'll welcome me back to your arms again. You'll give me your body. You'll give me your mind. You'll give me your soul. You gave up your conscience. You gave up your heart. Hi, y'all.
Wow. Spectacular.
Bravo.
Are you staying with us for the next hour?
Yeah.
Yes, Mama, you're staying too? We got a lot to talk about.
You know, yeah.
Mama is speechless. Avi, tell us where Chill and Grill Pita is.
Chill and Grill located in Palmetto and Powerland. The address is 7158 North Barracasa Way.
In Boca Raton.
Boca Raton.
Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. Lonnie, you hanging? Or are you going?
I got to roll. but
She's got to
thank
roll
you
back
for
to
having
Diesel.
me. This was the best day ever for me to be here because with their
Well,
food.
take some to your husband if
Great.
you want.
Yeah.
Let him know that we're thinking about
It's
it.
lunchtime at the cafe. We're going to take a quick break, have some more to eat. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Thank you all for joining us. See you in a few.
All right. Oh my goodness, you scared me to death.
Three 7262 1-888-55 Dr. Bob. We'll be right back.
Those serving in our military, they're the difference makers. Separated from family, enduring hardships far from home, sacrificing for their country. Well, for those of us who support our armed forces through the USO, make a difference too. Through the USO, we get to be the force behind the forces, connecting them to every comfort of family, home, and country possible. It's a good feeling to make a difference. Visit uso.org/force to learn how you can be the force behind the forces.
AM 1470, WNN, with more of what you need to know. Get all the latest on health with caller health questions and comments, breaking health news, the health alternative, outrage, and mystery of the week. Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sundays at 10 a.m.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the Sole Authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the Sole Authority today, 954-597-7060.
Being in the Army National Guard is about more than serving your country. It's about being there for your community when your neighbors need you most. The Army National Guard makes college affordable, and serving part-time can help you graduate debt-free. Do you want to stay close to friends and family? The Guard allows you to serve close to home. Serving part-time in the Army National Guard lets you have the life you want. Learn more by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Talk health. Talk wealth. Talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM. WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe Part 2.
Part 2.
All right, Ali. As you can tell, Mama Ali is in the house.
Mama Ali is in the house. Lunchtime.
Sit right there.
Manja Monday.
I like to be next to Dawn.
Ah, she likes being next
I like
to
to
me.
see her with that wand thing.
I got my wand. I've
She
got
moved
my
her
hat.
guest right out the way.
Get up in there, girl.
Happy
Monday.
Monday.
Freddie and
Mama.
Don.
How are you, honey?
They're so good about all the food. I'm so glad I came today.
You
Have
can
some
eat
more
as
lunch.
much as you want.
It's healthy food. If you
And
missed
that's
our
the
first
trick.
hour, check it out, rewind it. We had lunch with Avi from Chill and Grill Pita in Boca Raton. They are located at 7158 Barracassa Way, right on the corner of Palmetto Park and Powerline Road. Everything is kosher. Everything is spectacular. The vegetables. You had falafel. Have you ever had falafel before?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Delicious.
And you had the kafta skewers. Did you like that?
Delicious.
Hummus.
Mm-hmm.
It's like salsa and everything.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
All of it.
All of it.
And do you know you can put this hummus on everything he makes? It's delicious.
You can put that. It's like the Puerto Rican way to eat kosher food.
It's I found my new mayonnaise.
It's so good. Avi's left us enough food for a week. I think we're here.
I know, we're going to feed everybody. If you come down to the gallery, we'll feed you.
Isla, yes,
1440.
you're enjoying it. Everyone is enjoying it. So
Beautiful.
come on out. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway. Thank you so much, Avi. Chill and Grill Pita. Mom, you like it?
I love it. You know what I love even more?
What?
the beautiful, colorful rainbow hat you're wearing today.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think it is
She
so,
looks so good
bright
in
and
that.
cute. Now you look 19 again.
Thank you.
There you
Mama
go.
can stay on set anytime she wants to. This hat comes to Dylan. Let me show the hat.
Okay.
From Michelle and Joyce Matera. Michelle Cancro from the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Beautiful hat.
She brought it back for us to share, but Freddie isn't wearing it, so I got to wear it. From Pride Week.
Pride Week,
Pride.
yeah.
In New
Oh,
York, right on the
That
streets
is
of
a
New York.
pride hat.
That's
I'm
a
just
pride hat with the rainbows.
And she brought this back for me, so we got matching hats now.
First of all, don't say Freddie isn't wearing it.
Michelle
I
said,
wanted you to wear it because
it was
it's
kind
too
of the
small.
left-handed compliment, Michelle says.
It
I
is
bought
too
this
small.
for
It's too
Dawn and
small.
Freddie, but Freddie won't wear it, and I know Dawn will. So I
too
think I
small,
got your
my big
present by
hat.
default.
Your head won't fit.
But I do love it, so
I will
thank
have
you.
a new hat on tomorrow.
This is my pride hat, and thank you for Michelle because it's very. You like it? Thanks, Mama. In honor of Pride in New York, we had them on.
When I came here,
That's two backhanded
oh wait a
slaps.
minute, let me
Well,
get. I forgot to get the
I
card
gotta
later,
tell
and
you,
forgot.
after what you said to me before we started the show
You
at
gotta
11.
What did I say?
You know when you put your foot in and insert and take it out? You're like the octopus, 8 ins and 8 outs.
What does yours say on the back?
In switch, out switch.
Ladies and
You're going
gentlemen,
back.
Dawn was here. Dawn
My
ran.
favorite word.
Mama's
Let
giving
me see what
out
you
hearts.
got.
You may want to shut that last
Oh, snap.
Dawn
Peace.
was here
Yes.
when I was away and I had to go bury Dad, and Dawn did a fantastic job with the crew. And we had a remote schedule. And Dawn canceled it. And I said to Dawn, you should have done it. I didn't mean that insultingly. I wanted you to do it to push you out of your comfort zone.
I was enough out of my comfort zone.
But that
Ask
was the
Jody from NN how out of my comfort zone I
But
was.
that was the conversation we were having with the short lady.
I didn't cancel it, and that was Lonnie, who's 6 feet tall, beautiful blonde legs.
Yeah.
I didn't
she
cancel it. It's
pretty?
rescheduled, and it happens to be rescheduled for this Thursday. We're at Wyndham Deerfield from 12 to 2, live on location at Cafe Med. It's going to be more Mediterranean food. Absolutely delicious. Live Like Jake is going to be there. We've got Infant Swim Rescue is going to be there. Resources, I'm sorry. ISR, Infant Swim Resources, about survival. Not swimming lessons, but so you learn how to float as a child. Survival
beautiful.
levels of
Live like
water
Jake.
safety.
And
That's
we have
beautiful.
a couple of new announcements that Dawn doesn't even know, but I spoke to my friend New York Sound, Steve-O, who is going to bring in a band. We're going to have our band
On Thursday?
on Thursday.
I want to sing.
Bad.
You can come sing.
You'll
And
come
we're gonna
sing.
and we're going to actually invite everybody who wants to come down because we are also going to officially announce that our online radio station, Amp It Up, is going to be full blast. It is full blast. Right now it's working. And we're going to be talking to friends like Turnkey to bring their music onto the station. Steve already has this whole thing that he wants to work out. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be meeting him, and I got pictures that he sent me. I'm going to put it in a tribute to New York City.
Will he be back in town?
Steve
Yes,
who?
Steve from New York
Steve-O
Sound.
from New York Sounds.
Oh, yeah, Steve. Oh, he's my friend.
Yes.
He's
Everyone's
my
mama's
Irish
friend.
He
friend.
did my pictures at I think at
And you probably brought your photographer because he has his hands in all the aspects.
Everything.
it was our fun foundation
Okay.
at Art Serve. When was it? Last week before last.
That was who was supposed to come with me this morning, the lady from Art
Art
Serve,
Serve.
remember?
She's coming tonight, though?
Yeah, we're going to come tonight together.
Because tonight we're on location. We're taking The Verdict TV out on the road, open to a live studio audience for all of those corporate bullies looking for legal representation from the other side. If you feel you have been wronged or you have a case, anything to do with corporate bullying, The Verdict TV is tonight from 6 to 7 at 6966 Taft Street in Hollywood. We're going on the road with all of our Monday night shows.
And we invite everybody to come on down because that's one show from 6 to 7. And
Don't
then
you have another
live,
show? It's from 7 to something?
6
That
to
would be
7.
you.
And then at 7 o'clock, making her debut on Amp Squared Productions
Yes.
will be Mama Ali, who's going to be doing her thing at 7 to 7:30.
Yep.
And I'm really excited about that. And again, we invite everybody to come in, and then we have a 7:30.
And then we've got Bev Perez coming, talking about mental health awareness that's happening in Broward County on September 12th.
That's right. So we want to have a big night tonight. Everything is going to be done remotely at Taft.
Your Mind Over Water at 7:30 at
And
the
we're-
Taft Street Studio.
That's right. So we are incorporating that studio. And then next week, now Wednesday, we have Jesse Campos coming with her new manager, which
I wouldn't say it.
we have a new manager coming. Why I can't say?
Why?
Why?
I don't know. You want to let it out?
Well-
I don't know if we have enough room in the gallery if you let this person out.
Well, Babyface.
I guess you
Babyface.
I guess it's out.
Babyface, either he'll be here or he's sending his representative.
Who's
one or the other.
Babyface?
Babyface.
You know
Babyface.
Yes.
That's my friend.
Of course it is.
Oh, I got pictures of me and Babyface for days.
Mama knows
Yes, she
everybody.
does.
I know everybody.
I've seen it.
Well, I need to talk to him because every music that I put on Facebook, Babyface is distributing. and
Really?
Shuts me down, then he lets it go.
You know what my daughter said?
He's
when
such a sweet
when
guy, too.
I
He's
found
so
out,
nice.
I told her, and she said, "Oh, if you've got Babyface coming, I'm coming." Really? Out of all the shows we have, Freddie, you have a surprise in studio.
She's late.
She's always at the dentist.
Come, take a chair.
That's not a
My
place
daughter
to
says,
be.
I'm coming to see Babyface. So come on over, JoJo.
But more importantly, Babyface will come. Will be
Hi,
here.
All right.
Oh, look at her. She's in her blue and her black today.
Okay, Mama.
Black and blue.
Mama, I'm gonna do this to you tonight.
What?
I'm gonna talk what you're talking. Listen, we're going to put Babyface on here, but more importantly, it's gonna be Jessie Campos coming, and she's coming with us on
Now,
remote
what date is the Babyface date?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. But she is also supposedly coming on Thursday, supposedly to do some
Wednesday at
singing.
what time?
Wednesday here, always
12
12
to
to
2.
2.
Oh yeah, I'll be shooting my commercial on Wednesday
She's too busy to come.
with Fox Sports. I don't
Where?
know.
Up in West Palm?
No, it's going to be right there in Broward County. It's Fox.
so you
it's
come up
Fox
after.
News Net.
You
Fox
do a
Sports
commercial in
Network.
5 minutes.
I have to do
What in
a
the world are you
commercial.
guys eating?
Oh,
Wait,
baby!
wait,
Oh,
before we
this
What
get-
is this?
Oh, this is.
Hold on, before we
Here's
get
your plate, honey. There you go.
Oh, wait.
before we get to that.
No, you don't. We wait. You can eat while
So Jessie has asked us nicely if we will go down and do a show down in Miami where she sings at one, and that I can't announce yet because it hasn't been officially approved. But it's a big hotel downtown, and then I'm going to bring another surprise for you if that happens.
I need a drink.
That's right. So all of that is on its way. All of this you can watch also on Roku, Fire, Amazon Fire. We have our channels working. The Verdict TV is also on those platforms, and Plush.
Blow Dry Bar.
Plush Joy. That has that going as well, and we invite everybody to come on down and check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. I got Fire TV.
And I have another surprise coming, which I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I'm a little exhausted.
Wow, that's a lot
We're
of
gonna
stuff.
pull it out of him this afternoon.
I have little
We're
coming
gonna hang
on.
you upside down.
Well, okay. You know what we're going to do?
Yes.
We are going to take that short lady you saw here before,
Okay.
and we're going to go on remotes. I'm going to send the crew out.
Lonnie Sabans.
Lonnie's going to go out, so let's say that she goes where JoJo is, and they're going to do a segment like what JoJo and the Go-Go that we've been talking about for about 5 years already.
All right.
She's going to
The
actually
fifth
go
one's
out.
the charmer.
There you go. And she's going to go out and interview owners and people out in the street, and we're going to see them right here on this show.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, we're going to be doing
That's
Eyewitness.
gonna
You
be
remember
fun.
Eyewitness News?
Yeah, I remember Eyewitness News.
I have to tell you though, on our first hour, the food is spectacular from Chill and Grill, and I love having Mama Ali and Isla with us and Avi. But the best part for me, you're going to tell me to hug a tree,
Hug a tree.
is that we got to sit around this table.
Here we go again.
With people from all nationalities. We had Israel, he's Yemenite, Mama Ali, Isla, you being Puerto Rican, me, I'm just a Jewish girl from Boca, right? But Lonnie,
Kosher.
What a
I'm not
combination.
kosher, I grew up kosher.
You're vegan.
Lonnie is
What's
from
in
Provo,
Lonnie?
Utah, so a whole nother different culture from the United States. And
That's right.
everyone sat around, you know what? Everyone got along, everyone learned something, everyone shared experiences, and they sat around with the intention that we started this cafe on is to break bread together and have the conversation.
Awesome
True
sauce.
And
That's why we
there
did
was
this.
no judgment, there was no
animosity,
ridiculing, no
nothing.
animosity. Everyone
Peace.
got,
We had the peace table.
there you
Peace
have it.
table.
Oh, that's
And
what
this
I
was-
picked too.
She picked
and
peace.
Isla picks from her heart, and she picks peace. It was truly a table of peace. You talk about cultures that can't seem to get along. You know what? Come to our table. We'll help you navigate it all. Is all I can say. My
Dawn.
hat and my
I like the hat.
And I'm representing
Dawn,
right here
is
as
this
well.
I
on?
like it.
Is this
Yes,
on?
your mic is
Yes.
on.
Pay for 'em.
Yes, Don, you know what I don't understand? And I've been asking this since I was a child because I didn't understand why the Jews and the Muslims are fighting. I can't understand that because of the fact that they're not fighting here. You understand? You see how me and we got along?
I don't
Now he was
I don't
Jewish and I'm Muslim. I'm sitting next to him and I'm asking, what's in that? What's in
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
You know,
right.
that's his food, you know, that
you know, and he's explaining how it's done, and he's explaining about the kosher, and we're talking about the halal, how close it is together.
It is all close. It
Because
all comes from
we're
one
Muslims,
place.
and if we sit at a table like this, we start putting red flags up. Because we're going to know what's that, what's in
this,
that,
what's that.
But when he said he was from Yemen, we were cool. We were
safe.
We could eat. So we know we at home when you got somebody from Israel.
Why is that? Why
That
did you
makes
feel
us
safe
happy.
knowing that he was from Yemen?
Because
he's half Yemen
no,
and Israeli.
I felt safe when I seen a little
With his
yarmulke.
Little thing when he
Yarmulke
hit
on
the
his head.
yeah, when I saw that was a ghost
That was
sign
it.
right there. Do you know back?
I say he's not
do
gonna
you
give me
know-
no pork
do you
chop.
know- back in the '60s, when Ali and I used to go to Florida, we used to go to Miami Beach. The whole beach was owned by Jews, Jewish people.
Yes.
So I felt safe because we could go to their stores with no problem.
Their people.
Yeah, I'm serious.
But I'm saying you talk about having a table of peace and food,
you know
right?
how good it is when you go somewhere and you can get what you used to eating, and we're Muslims. And if that's a Jewish person, we're happy
Well-
because we can eat whatever they
Well,
their
Don,
sell.
really, before I became Muslim,
What did they put all the Jews in?
I was a child,
It was all
and my
over
mother
Miami
would
Beach.
take me shopping,
They can't all fit in
and
both.
she always told me, always buy your meat from the kosher market.
That's right.
True.
And I've been doing that all my life.
Uh-huh.
So you know, I don't like meat from other stores. And then now you're hearing what's really going on with the meat and
The meat and everything.
And,
What a fascinating conversation we had, though.
But I'm going to tell you, Latinos, and I grew up with a family on farms, and some of the things I tell you that they make to eat, like blood pudding, you
Yeah.
guys would never eat that.
No.
Nobody would. She wouldn't eat it.
They like
But
horse.
I don't even want to say it. It
Horse
sounds
steaks,
dangerous.
yeah.
Blood
But
pudding.
blood pudding is the
ugh.
intestines of the pig. And they take the blood.
Okay, we're
they
eating it
boil
right now. Don't change my appetite.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying.
But you
And
know
you eat
something?
that?
I have. But let me tell you
Really?
something. I have.
Just 'cause
But
you
I
grew
ate
up
the
on it.
horse.
Oh, Freddie.
I have horse steaks as well.
So you're talking
Oh
about more
Lord,
stuff?
that horse is so
Morcilla.
rough.
Morcilla.
It's so
Yeah, morcilla.
tough.
He
That
knows
sounds
it.
good. That sounds good, actually.
I would
It
start.
is.
I would start.
What?
But-
You ate it?
What, morcilla? Yeah, it's delicious.
Honey, I made it. But let me tell you something.
I think the thing, I guess it's a cultural thing. I mean,
Yeah.
most land cultures is that you gotta use as much of the animal as you can.
As you can.
So that kind of includes the blood.
Yes. In certain cultures. But you know me. It doesn't change me, Mama. It doesn't change me as a person.
No, it don't.
As long as I don't put my I love with Dawn because Dawn has taught me a lot about things that, and I say you people, you know I'm only kidding, but about the Jewish religion. All the religions, if you put them all together at the end of the funnel, it's all the same thing. It's
It is.
all the same thing.
It's
we
so
know that.
identical.
And the bottom
It's
line
so
here is, it
identical.
doesn't matter what I eat. It doesn't matter what
It's
cologne
just
I
following the
wear.
golden rules. That's all. That's all it
Don't-
is.
And it's good to be
don't-
educated on foods, and it's good to be educated
It
on it
is.
because what people do culturally and traditionally is not necessarily healthy. It's just a part of their life.
That's right.
And
Now I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
This woman added 10 years to my life. She says, "Stop eating ketchup." This is 4 years ago,
Oh, I heard
right?
that.
Ketchup. Now ketchup is. There's
It's
nothing
like
wrong.
sugar, though. Isn't it
But
like
I
pure
forgot.
sugar?
I forgot why.
But check this out. There's
It's
nothing.
sugar.
There's nothing wrong on any culture with ketchup. You don't see a Muslim or a Jew
So-
or
so-
anybody
I mean,
saying,
you everybody
can't
eats
eat that.
ketchup.
I'm going to talk to you because you're eating ketchup. Okay,
Right.
that's a healthy choice. So if the
vegans
food
don't
is
eat
healthy,
ketchup.
if it's halal and it's
Halal.
healthy,
Yep.
if it's now there's
Kosher.
two different types of
Kosher.
kosher.
Yeah.
One more healthy than the
no,
other.
I learned something today about the half meat
From
thing.
the rib.
That's
I can
deep.
tell you, Puerto Ricans,
That's something
me,
new, right?
My
Yeah, I
Latino,
didn't know
my
that.
Latino people would eat morcilla, which is not healthy for you because you're eating actually an animal's blood boiled.
You know what? A lot of black people,
I'd
the
start
southern
that.
black people, they used to
We're
eat
not allowed to eat
chitlins.
blood, period.
Chitlins,
Chitlins, yeah.
yeah.
But what I love most is that and you pulled the perfect heart, Isla, is that we all sat around here from totally different cultures,
That's what
right?
I'm talking
And you didn't have a room
That's
full of all Americans sitting from Boca Raton, right? We had multicultural sitting here at this table.
Multicultural.
And those that are in the Middle East, they fight. The Muslims and the Jews fight, all right? I'm not saying
Right.
anything that
And
people
they
don't
should.
know.
But you know what?
But here we sit
But you
here
know
in
what?
peace
Even
and
in
eating
the
food.
Middle East,
I can't understand
Even
it.
in the Middle East, I've been over there, and all Muslims and Jews don't fight over there.
Right.
They don't all do that. They don't
No,
all
some
do
of
that.
them live together.
They live together, and they I've seen it.
Well,
You
they're
just-
people. They're just people.
But in America,
I'm catching up.
But in America, they all live together. You never see a
Everybody. That's
Jew
what I
and a
love
Muslim
about
fighting in
America. That's why I
Never.
say, raise the American flag, wave it, because I'm proud to be here.
My mother,
There
we
you
used,
go.
to, we
That's
used to
right.
live in Spanish Harlem in New York
Bam.
City. In Spanish Harlem. And my mother said to my father, we're going to move. My mother moved 17 times to every Jewish community, including the Bronx up north. Every Jewish community we moved to. Because in her mind, she says, if you move into a Jewish community, I can raise my kids. Now, you can take that good, bad, or indifferent. Makes no difference
It's
to me.
true.
It's
because
true.
I lived
true.
in Spanish Harlem. I lived in the South Bronx. I lived in Harlem. I worked in Harlem. Okay? Charlie Rangel
It's
had
rough,
the Bloods, take me on the train, make sure nothing happens to this white boy, is what he used to say. And I used to go up to 181st Street. But I had to have that escort because I was probably the only white Latino in Harlem at the time.
Yeah, sometimes
That's
they just
scary.
don't know the difference.
Well, you know something? I said to him, make me black. Do what you got to do, but I want to come to work. And Charlie said sometimes it's a laughing matter, Freddie, and sometimes it can get a little hairy. So he called in 3 or 4 guys, and they made sure I made it back and forth safely. But you ask a question. Of this lack of education, it is watching color above making sense that we got going on right now. Food doesn't discriminate. You
No,
can't
no,
discriminate on food.
And people
Food
ask,
doesn't discriminate. Diseases don't discriminate.
and we're going to talk about that after
I
commercial
tell you
break.
what, I wish this table was in the White House right now.
I'm telling
I
you.
wish this table was in the White House right
Today is an
There you
exact
go.
reason
This
why we
is
started
beautiful.
this show and why we do
This
it
is
around
simply
food. And you
beautiful.
ask why it's called the Brooklyn Cafe, and now
There
you
it
know. So stay tuned. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. And we'll be right back.
That's right.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're
I think
back.
I'm over 21. You better loosen that
And
thing.
we are back at the Cafe TV.
That
And
was
Jojo
cute.
was, I think
Woo,
we're
you
gonna,
started laughing.
Jojo, run in.
sorry.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean, Joe.
I will.
Give us a call.
There's no beep or delay button for me, right?
No eject button over there.
No eject
888-565-1470. How you doing, Joe? We didn't even say hello
You
to
can't-
Joe. We
you
didn't say hello
can't-
to anybody.
After
Are we back on the air?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
go ahead.
Joe has a delayed
look at
dump
Daniel
button, but then they get
Noel
mad at
being
me.
Yeah,
Tell him
and-
not to use it. Wants to keep his finger
What's up,
off the
Joe?
button.
So the Peace Talks continue right here at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Share our conversation. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. I think today's show should be hashtag Peace Talks at the Cafe.
Well, before
How
we get to
everyone
that,
can get along.
but before we get to that, because there's somebody I want to ask you about that you've been having a conversation with, but we'll get to that. But
Uh-oh.
you had some astounding news. What is it?
Mama's in an aha moment.
I don't know if you guys have been attentive on the Facebook or not, but I have been nominated to talk to some of the Democratic parties, and I'll be running for governor? No. Congressman.
Running for.
That's great.
You're running
Congressman.
For which district?
The great and beautiful, outstanding leader now called A.C. Hastings, who I admire. L.C. Hastings. I admire him so much. And we just found out he had cancer.
Oh.
And if, God willing, that he would recover, but it's very serious right now. And if anything happens where he won't be able to continue his leadership, I would like to stand in his place.
So you're going to run for the chair?
Run for the chair to keep his legacy that he has helped so many people today.
Is that an official statement?
That's.
Did you make this statement, or is it just telling us here?
Well, no.
Because if that's, I'll call the news right now.
This is my official statement. You're getting it first from me.
Really?
Yeah. Every time the reporters call me to ask me, am I running? I won't say yes, and I won't say no. I'll just say I'm talking to some Democratic parties
We
right
heard
now.
it right here at the Brooklyn
You
Cafe.
heard it first. This is the
And
first.
the Peace
The
Talks
first time
continue.
I ever announced it is
Wow.
today.
We need to get
So
some
you got to-
congressional information and all
Yes.
that. Which I didn't know
Yes.
you were doing that.
Yes.
When were you going to tell me this?
She just did.
Thank you.
Hot off the
Hello.
presses.
Yeah, but we could have done a
I grew up
whole-
with Elsie's son. Actually, we went to high school together.
Yeah,
Really?
I think he's a great individual.
Yep,
Just
he's-
awesome.
I think he's a year older than I am. Very small school.
Yeah.
What small school was that?
University school.
He was over District 2.
District
And
Two.
that's
I know.
how come I got the proclamation for him for devastating impact. I have it.
Well,
Yeah.
I definitely am looking for a home in West Palm Beach. I reside there, but I am in Broward County, so I'm still qualified. But I am looking for.
You're going to have to stay there, no, if you run?
In Broward?
Yeah, I can
District
stay in
Broward
Broward,
County?
or I can be in West Palm Beach. And I think my biggest.
Yeah, he has 2 offices.
Yes,
one
2
in
offices,
Broward
one in
and
Broward and West Palm Beach. So I might have 2 homes.
Well, you have 3 homes because you always have a home with us, Mom.
This woman blows my mind. Okay, so tonight when you do your show,
I do my show.
For you, Freddie.
tonight is that.
Okay.
You have to make an official statement. We have to.
I have no problem with that.
Well, we have to tell the press to come out, Mama.
All right, we need to announce today's show, tonight's show.
Well, why don't you do that? 'Cause I'm flustered.
My campaign manager will give me the go ahead when it's time to do that. I'm gonna ask him today if I can.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We
will
need
ask.
the official.
Yeah, my campaign manager
Oh,
right
Lord.
now. We're trying to not just jump the gun too.
Okay, nobody listen to what you do.
It's true. It's
I know
all
it's true, honey, but the reason I'm asking you is I know the campaign stuff.
My campaign manager
has to tell you when
has
it's
to
okay.
tell me, and I'm going to ask him this
So there's a
afternoon if
rumor.
I can do that tonight.
So perhaps tonight.
It's all been on Facebook and everything.
It's a rumor.
Perhaps
Pretend
tonight.
you didn't hear it.
Well, you know
Not
what?
gonna happen.
Tonight is the perfect night
Can't
to announce
unlock
it,
a
Mama.
locked door.
At 6 o'clock tonight, the Verdict TV goes on the road to the Hollywood studio,
Right.
6966 Taft Street. And the reason I give you the address is because it is open for you to come out, be part of their studio audience from 6 to 7 p.m. They also air on WNN, of course, 95.3 FM and 1470 AM, on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick at The Verdict TV, and on all over their Facebook pages. And it's really to fight against the corporate bullies. And what's going going on. Those people that are afraid to step up to the legal system because they think corporate bullies are going to make them feel smaller as if they don't have a case. And that is not true. And the cases that they discuss are the ones that are already out in public, in the public docket. So no private cases are disclosed, only those that have been either filed or are in the public domain. So those are public already there. That is from 6 to 7 tonight with Jay Farrow of the Farrow Law Firm and Janine Davis. And of course, the Mama Ali is hosting her show with Art Serve tonight at 7 p.m. And at 7:30, again, we talk about a subject whose name I don't like, mental health. I think, my opinion, mental health should be deemed well-being, because once you put that word of mental in it, it's like we talk about AIDS. It's this stigma that people can't fight against, and they don't get help, and they don't get checked. And I would like to just change it to an overall state of being instead of mental health. That's just my docket.
That's it.
Just saying.
Your eyebrows.
Ready? Shall I get off my soapbox now?
You know what? You was talking about that thing. What made you jump? Your eyes popped out for a second. What was that all
stigma of
about?
AIDS.
Is that what it was?
But no,
But
because
you're talking
when
about the
she
cases.
said the stigma.
Oh, and the cases about corporate bullying also.
Because she
about
hit it on the
time.
nose. She hit it. You know.
People
that's
are
what it
afraid
is.
that they either don't have enough money, they can't afford an attorney. Corporate bullies are just too big to fight against because you're just you. And here they are saying, you know what, we're here to help you and we're here to help serve you. And that is the whole premise of Verdict TV, which is why they're on Roku and Amazon Fire Stick, why they're in an open studio tonight.
It's really funny because you talked about people don't want to take aid exams because they think it's a death sentence, right? It's that whole stigma. You know, you won't tell an attorney, I'm not going to do it your way, I want to do it my way, because it's a stigma. Your doctor tells you, today you're going to be sick. All of a sudden, I felt great until you told me that, Doc. Now I feel sick. Today you're going to be better. Well, why didn't you tell me that 2 months ago instead of having me in the hospital? It's all about mental perspective.
It's more than that. Well, believe me, what's happening now is I went to West Palm Beach because I am an ex-drug addict. I've been clean for 40 years.
Good for you.
And I stood on the corner and I watched them run back and forth to the car selling. For 3 hours I stood there. They didn't even know I was standing there. Finally they noticed me. We're not doing nothing. I say, what are you doing? We just sell a little something. I said, what's the little something you selling? They say crack cocaine. I said, what is crack cocaine? They say it's cocaine. I said, no, it ain't, baby. I said, if you was in New York, because I lived in New York, and you go in a section where cocaine is, you could smell it from here to that door. It has a loud smell to it. That doesn't have a smell, and plus it's hard, like a rock. We ain't doing bad as Washington Heights. I said, what's Washington Heights doing? They selling ice. I said, what is ice? They say, well, if you smoke it, the inside of your brains, if you smoke too much, the inside of your brains explode inside your head.
Ooh.
So that was a few years ago. Now go into the market, go to the drugstore, go to any store, you're going to see ice candy, ice beer, ice this,
Absolutely.
ice
I've seen
that.
that.
The whole store is flooded with ice products. And it's a means of genocide. Because what they do is when they can no longer control it, they drop something down on you and remove it.
Well, then let me ask you a question.
Wow.
Let me ask you a question. I watch a lot of Chicago PD.
Yes.
Favorite
Yes.
Yes.
That's my show.
And I watch a lot of that, and I gotta ask the question. I mean, you've walked down that journey, right? You 40 years, thank goodness, knock on wood.
That's right.
There used to be an old saying: if you can't do the time, don't do the crime, right?
Right.
If you can't handle drugs, why are you doing it?
Because when you start off, and this is something that the youth need to know, because what our children do is they start off with marijuana. It's very innocent. You see what I'm saying? Marijuana is a thing, man. You smoke it. You know what I'm talking about.
She's talking to you?
Not me.
She's talking to our intern cave.
And what happens, you smoke it, and so you get the giggling, and everything is funny, and you eat up this whole table, and you don't get full, and it's fun. You see what I'm saying? But then you want something stronger. So you say, oh, I'm going to do this, sniff this, what they call speed. That's your next step. The speed, you sit up all night long in a circle and you talk about Sigmund and Freud and Plato.
Sigmund and Freud and Plato,
Yeah,
oh my
and Zen
God.
Buddhism and this and that, the other,
Remember
because you're so
Einstein.
smart. So now I'm with the flower children. You know, I'm wearing a flower in my head, long dress, and it's Woodstock time. You see what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this then.
amazing.
Do you, in your opinion, because they're all going to yell at me, not
Mm-hmm.
you, do you consider marijuana a gateway drug?
It's a gateway to hell. And I know it because that's how I started.
There you go.
And I was so innocent. I was just a child.
But
I
is it okay?
It's a hallucination.
But let
Because
me-
he's asking me.
But let me tell you, because
don't do the
this-
crime. Now it's not a crime to do marijuana. But when you like to high, what is it then?
So a lot of it now is legalized, and
is
medical
it-
marijuana
is
is
a
legalized.
shot of liquor illegal?
How did that start?
Well, but it's a question.
No.
If I drink 5 shots of
No,
tequila,
no.
is it illegal?
No,
No.
if-
It was.
It's only illegal if you're going to drive the car home.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
When no, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that because of the fact that years ago,
There we go.
alcohol was illegal.
That's right.
It was.
So they did the same thing with alcohol that they're doing with marijuana.
That's
Yeah,
right.
put
They're
you in
raising
jail,
money.
They,
And
They
then
are
they
raising-
voted alcohol in that it was legal. Now they're getting ready to vote marijuana in that it's legal.
Yes, because
And then the next thing, what they gonna vote in next? Flocka?
Oh my God.
oh man,
probably ice.
that's right. Because once that
not
marijuana door
ice.
is open, everything.
They don't even want you to know about the ice.
Maybe-
That's ice is a legal weapon.
Maybe
that's the weapon.
But it's all illegal. You know how they get
illegal.
veterans-
Illegal saying you can't tax it. That's
Well, hold
all
on,
that
but
means.
you know how you get veterans who have
PTSD?
PTSD, what they're using to clear them up?
Yeah, of marijuana.
Speed.
Speed.
What?
They're taking the extract from speed.
They're going to be killing
That's
those veterans.
methadone.
But you see, the problem is this. If it makes money, that's your first problem. Marijuana makes money. Alcohol makes money.
That's the whole thing. The whole thing is
First
about
problem.
money.
But you know, I want to take it out of their hands for a second. And I know that I'm being naive. I'm saying don't use if you can't control you. 99% of us drink too much when we start drinking. And if you're telling me you don't, you're a damn liar.
Okay, but this goes to this whole conversation we started last week with this mental health awareness initiative
Okay, there
in
you
Broward County, because sometimes you can't stop you, which is why you go to a substance, because maybe you're not getting the help you need from the clinical specialist.
You
so
can't
you
stop
go
you?
to a there are people that can't.
There are people that shouldn't then.
I shouldn't,
But they
couldn't,
didn't
wouldn't,
know
but
that
they
from the
don't-
beginning.
They have
When
a,
you do it the first time, you're going, no.
You also have people that take drugs because they're self-medicated. They're bipolar and never been diagnosed.
There's a lot
They keep
going
it-
on.
there's a lot of
Can I
issues.
just say
There's
one
a
thing?
lot of issues.
Lot of issues.
I
You're
just,
right.
I just want to support the marijuana section. There's a marijuana plant, and you
Oh,
got
God.
the seeds of the plant. Now, if you can cut the seeds off and use the plant, then that will be very helpful for the individual.
It's called CBD.
Yeah, it's called CBD, and it helps and it heals, and it will make the pharmaceutical production go down, and we will be healed naturally without the hallucinogenic part. So I don't appreciate the seed part, but I do appreciate the plant part. So don't knock all marijuana down now.
You're right, that's the
Smoke
hemp
it.
plant.
You don't have to smoke.
You don't smoke marijuana.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
And-
She just
oh.
doesn't do it in public.
Oh, listen, let me tell you.
Wait a minute.
I had a boyfriend, right, to smoke marijuana.
My condolences.
I would be a 600-pound
Khalil is
alcoholic
like
if I did
this.
that.
Come on, yeah.
And she said the name. She said the name.
See, all-
We have a complete
On that
dishonor.
note, Joe,
See,
Joe,
and
we're
what
gonna go to
make it so
commercial
bad, the
break.
name that I called,
I don't know what
he
she's
just
talking
died
about.
an hour
This
ago, and that was
one
my
hour.
God
husband.
have mercy.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. All right, we're going to go to commercial break.
Yeah.
We have lost control of this show.
Oh, this is interesting. We'll be right back.
On drugs.
888-565-1470. Mama says we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Wow.
I need a vacation.
The boy with the green hair just stepped in the room there.
Ryan walks in the room.
Ryan just stepped. Green hair, this guy.
Ryan.
Yes,
Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
Seeking Private Ryan.
Ryan
walked
well,
in.
Ryan, I don't know. You next to me, Mama's holding her chest. I think she's looking at Blossom Moments
And I'm
floral,
good.
and she's
I thought
looking.
she was
How
having
old
a
is
heart
he?
attack.
How old are you?
21.
Okay.
Are
The
you?
boy with the green hair was like 12. Dean Stockwell played that part.
The name
He
of
was
that-
the most gorgeous boy ever.
The name of
Just
that
gorgeous.
movie was The Boy in the
The
Plastic
boy
Bubble.
with the
No, that was the boy with the green hair.
boy with the green hair. Dean Stockwell played
Did you
that
play
little
that?
kid.
Did you play that role?
It was a great movie. You got to look it up. The boy with the green hair.
Well, Isla has a role for you in her play, I think.
Yeah, you got to give your card, man. You got to give it up because she really needs you in that
Wow.
play.
See that?
You
Did
would
you
be
think-
so awesome, but your hair got to stay green.
Oh God!
Or
You know,
can they
don't-
change any other color?
No, he can.
That almost
he
looks
can do
blue
what
to
he
me.
wants
He'll
to
come in
do.
with rainbows
Hey,
if
just
you
give
want.
it to him. You got your
No,
part
he
in
can
the
do
play.
anything.
That's blue.
Oh, that's blue.
And here's how you
Oh,
never
that's
know how things
beautiful.
work
It's
at the Brooklyn
beautiful.
Cafe
It's
TV.
bluish greenish.
It's bluish
kinda
greenish.
Okay.
It's aqua.
Oh, he's a
Aqua.
video.
Yeah.
It depends on the light.
The lighting.
You really? Are you caught up in
Yeah.
this?
You're a
I'm just
videographer?
amazed.
Yes.
She's going to love you.
It's like the color of my nails. Your hair.
And there you have it.
How did it turn so
Mama
green?
Lee
Get
has
back
now
over there.
hired 2 of our interns away
There
from
you
us.
go.
How you like that? She's taking Steph and Ryan.
Where's my card?
I'm
She's
on the
on the
road.
Mama train. She's on
Her
the
card,
road.
her card is over there. Your card is over
All
there
right,
on that
we're,
desk.
we're
Isla-
gonna we're gonna continue this conversation tonight at 7 o'clock on
7
your
o'clock.
show.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Really?
Good.
Yeah, where
You
she
guys
says
are
really
be
yes.
with Mama tonight at the Hollywood
That's who
studio?
called me this morning. Joey, the ex-guy.
Oh yes, he was looking for you.
They all
Yeah.
love Mama Ali. Oh my goodness.
I love John.
That was very exciting.
She goes,
I
"Get it
enjoyed
right,
that.
Kalila."
I enjoyed that conversation.
I enjoyed this whole- I'm always-
his questions and answers. You are really, really deep.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm so deep, I'm drowning. But anyway,
I'm usually the life preserver.
let's talk. Yes,
Wow.
we're out of my. Let's talk to the JoJo and the Go-Go.
Yeah, JoJo
Okay.
and the Go-Go.
I'm still in
But I
shock by
haven't-
this conversation.
I haven't seen you in about
Hey,
14
JoJo.
weeks.
No, I was here last week, wasn't I?
You said last week. He don't remember.
Is he getting early onset
You were
Alzheimer's?
here.
You look like you wasn't sure. I'm gonna watch you.
I had to think of it.
Jojo, you were here, but I don't think Freddie was here. I think you were here with me. Yes?
No.
No.
You saw Freddie?
You were here.
No.
Was I here?
Oh, no, maybe you weren't here.
You weren't here.
You
No,
weren't
you
here.
was with
It was
I'm
part
gonna-
of when the Freddy's
That's
away,
right.
the
You
girls
was
will
with
play
her.
I'm
week.
gonna,
That's right.
I'm gonna repeat
You
myself
sat right
for
here
the
next
second
to
time.
me.
That's right.
I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. How
All
you
right,
doing?
we'll go back to that. I'm doing great.
Are you? Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Because
You know,
normally
even
you
though
keep
to
driving.
you, I was hours late.
Was
but I
that your
wasn't.
son with you last week?
Son? No.
Yeah, that was her son.
I have no kids.
No, godson. Who was that with you?
That was her son.
Who did you bring the last time you were here?
It was a little
Nobody.
boy. Beautiful.
You're all crazy. What are you eating in that stuff?
She
Maybe it
doesn't have
wasn't her.
children.
Somebody else.
Now I have kids. I'm here 5 minutes. For God's
You
sake.
got a cute dog. You got
Oh, it was the other lady that was sitting over there. Y'all look so
Oh, that was
similar.
Deb Barcelona.
All you white people look the same. That's what you were gonna say.
I gotta admit, he's probably telling the truth.
Deb Barcelona's here with her grandson Jaden.
Yes.
You all look the same.
I saw that.
We've had a lot going on, is all I can tell you, Freddie.
And wait a minute, but y'all say the same thing about us.
That's the joke.
Yeah, isn't that something? That's what. Yep, there you go.
And how you like that?
It's
I just
at the
love-
cafe,
it's at the
everything
cafe,
flows.
it's
Ethnic
just
fair
flows.
play flows.
And listen, every Rican don't look the same because look at me, I'm white.
You are white.
And Ricans aren't white.
No, you're not. Your shirt
You
is
need
white.
some sun.
Look, let me tell you something. I
He's feeling
got.
like he's got so
hey
much
man,
sun.
I got grandchildren. They're all white. So you
And
know what
green
I'm saying?
That's because you're Irish.
She's lying.
She's Irish.
It's true.
And I'm.
She's
They're not,
Irish.
they're not the color of his shirt.
No,
Not
nobody's the
that,
color of
not
my
like
Not even
that,
yours
no.
the color of my shirt.
I'll be so
You were
glad
just-
when we get rid of that stupid.
You know what? You know what?
White, black, green, yellow.
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
I'm so
you
sick
know
of
what?
it, I don't-
God doesn't see us. in
What about
those
human
kinda-
beings?
He don't see us that way. He sees us as his creation. He has no idea what this thing called
All this hubbubaloo is about.
hubbubaloo. Yeah.
Hubbubaloo.
That's
All this
why.
hubbaloo is about.
Hey,
Yes.
You know
And
what?
devastating impact we
If I
have.
came
We
in
have
here-
a therapy group
if
that.
I get in here and I have a whole like I did before, I have donuts with all different colors. You didn't worry about what color was. You just got which one you like.
You got a hole with a donut? How the hell
A
do we get
donut
that?
hole.
A
A donut
hole.
hole.
They sell the hole now
Yes.
in a box, and they put a hole in the donut.
As a matter of fact, there's
How
a
you
donut
doing?
place I
I'm
want
doing
to
good.
reach out to.
But
I'm doing good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's find out what JoJo's been up to.
Yes, that's
Jojo,
what
what
I
you been up to?
I'm here to finally talk to these two today.
Okay.
Oh, here we go again.
And no,
No, we're doing it.
We
I
talked
told
about
her-
something else.
I said
What did
to
you
her,
tell her?
I told, and
No,
I
it's
went
me to
to
go on
her.
the road here. Do some
Okay.
segments here.
Yes,
Fantastic.
we're going to
So I'll
be
come
doing
down Monday, Tuesday,
Go
and Wednesday.
JoJo
There you
knows
go.
a lot of people. She's going to. What we're
Yeah, we
going to
gotta
do
get
is
some more places to go on the road.
we're either
and
going to
stuff.
do remotes or the remotes are going to come to us. But one way or the other, we're going to push a big.
We're going to
people
go
push
go with
Did you say
JoJo.
JoJo?
That's right.
That's
Did you
JoJo.
say
I'm going to
JoJo?
sing JoJo
JoJo.
and Joe.
Did you say JoJo?
That's my name, Jojo.
Jojo.
Joe. I want to ask Joe at
That's
WNN.
nice,
You want to
isn't
go
it?
on the road with
There's two
JoJo?
characters in which song called JoJo. The
Is
twins
Joe on
are
the board?
called JoJo.
Really?
Probably not.
In my
the
play.
I still
Maybe
want to
he's
know
not.
what JoJo's into.
Tell her what you do.
Me too.
Well, I don't smoke weed. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's good.
All right, you never get an overdose from smoking it either.
So you know what? If I did that, I'd be a 600-pound alcoholic.
I know you would.
Because all it
be.
does is make you
But
hungry
to
and
me,
thirsty.
it's
There's no
exciting.
point
I
in
want to
that.
know what she's about.
I do too.
Don't
They
tell
wanna
us
know
what you
what
don't
you're
do. Tell
about.
us what you do.
She manages a couple.
Yeah, 3 restaurants and a hotel up in Melbourne Beach.
Ooh, Melbourne.
So if you ever want to come up and
I'll
stay
be
on
up
the
there on
ocean,
the
you come up.
17th.
I
We
stay-
should
In
let her
Melbourne.
talk all.
We are in Melbourne.
At some
I was
kind
up
of
there.
contractor's building. I don't know.
I stayed
Come
at the.
see me.
I
You
stayed
stayed?
at the hotel. It's right off the beach.
He almost drowned there.
I almost drowned.
Yeah, with a little high tide, right?
I don't know what
He
the hell it
comes
was.
in now, I'm going to put swimmies on him.
Is that right?
She put me in
Yeah,
the
You
yes,
water.
didn't
you
need to put it on me because I can't swim.
The water. This is on the ocean. There were sharks and stuff. And the
It
water was
was
rough that day.
Really?
And that day, it made a trench. So you had to walk around to get into the beach. It made a trench. It was
I
so
know what you're talking about.
So I sat down, this wave hit me, it like punched me in the face.
Really?
And I'm like this on the side. And I said,
Knocked
"Call
his
the
toupee
paramedics."
off and everything. No, I'm looking.
If I had one, it would have. But
Yes, it
what a
would've.
gorgeous place, though.
Okay.
It's beautiful up there.
Jojo, you're
I'm
gonna do
coming.
Jojo on the Go-Go now with us?
I think
Yeah, I think I'm gonna come down here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I'm gonna try to break away a little bit.
And
from
then
the
I'll just
restaurant
follow you
stuff,
back up
that's
there
all.
when you go back.
Yeah, I'll go on weekends.
There you go.
Oh, she's up there. Trust me when I tell you this.
It's not that far of a ride. It's an hour and a half.
Monday,
That's-
Wednesday, and
Hey, if I
Friday.
can go to Orlando, I can definitely come up there with you.
I keep trying to get Dawn to come up. She hasn't.
Monday,
come.
Wednesday, and Friday is going to translate. I'm going to give you the translation.
Okay.
Maybe every other month on one day.
Okay.
Because that's the way she rolls.
No, we're not gonna do
so
that.
many things happening to you.
We're not gonna do that.
I think we should do a women's retreat.
We're gonna do.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, you go.
Especially now.
And
off
there goes
season.
the dream. You'll get that done. Yeah, she'll be all up for that.
You told me on the phone the other day.
No, she's
you
got a
have an
fork in her
idea.
hand now.
So we'll
I
talk about it
do.
later.
Exactly what you just
Okay.
described.
No women's retreat?
We could do that, Dawn.
I think
No,
we
I
should
like
Especially
the
now,
woman-
it's off
Hey,
season.
look, let me tell you something. This woman ran a show without Freddie the other time because, God forbid, he was awaiting with something with his father's demise. And we had the most greatest show I've ever seen.
I saw that show.
It was
You
he was
seen it?
she
I
was
saw it in
talking
Puerto
to him
Rico. My
all
whole
the
family
time.
was watching.
But I want
You
to tell
watched
you, the View ain't got nothing on her.
I hear you.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
View ain't got
I like
nothing
her
on her.
too.
She's awesome. She can
She's so natural.
She's like an encyclopedia of knowledge. She just go on and on and on and bring all these great people on.
And she's
And I'm
natural.
sitting next to her. I'm rub that stuff off.
I'm
for
going
me.
to call you Webster.
Mama called me the other day, and I had her on the phone, and they all said in my house, "Is that really Mama Ali on the phone?" I said, "I don't make this stuff up. Yeah, Mom and I are like that."
That's right, Mama Ali and her.
All
Like,
right.
you know, we need to take
Like
pictures
that.
together. So when they start tripping out, you know, you show
Yeah,
them the
you can
pictures.
show 'em.
I
Absolutely.
got to tell you, nobody, when I was in
I
Puerto
like
Rico.
your violin.
I play that when Dawn gets a little bit
You
nice.
should see mine. It's about that big.
Oh, that's Freddie's violin?
I made
I
it-
have a Stradivarius. It's about that big.
I made it a little bigger because you can't see it on TV.
Aw.
Go bigger, girl.
Mine will definitely not be seen.
I did that so that when she
I
gets
want to
a little
ask Isla, before we run out of time, why are you so passionate about the AIDS epidemic? The play's about AIDS. Your ex-husband wrote it, the story, the book, the movie. Why now revisit this idea?
Because the children are dying from it.
That's right.
When you hear that it's 39% of the youth in the high school that's been diagnosed HIV positive, it's time to get busy.
Now, are there statistics on how they're contracting it? Is it through sexual contact? Is
It's
it
sexual
Sexual
contact.
contact. And they don't realize what they're doing. They're naive, first of all, and they start getting
They're not getting
partners.
tested.
They're not getting tested, and they're intertwining with boys, and they think it's nothing of it. I mean, I heard a lot of cases where kids are doing oral sex and everything with one another as a game, as a game.
Well, let me ask a question
Wow.
because I always wanted to ask somebody who understood this deal. Wearing a condom allegedly prevents the spread of AIDS.
But it's not 100%.
Not,
you know
not,
that, right?
not AIDS, HIV.
HIV.
But it doesn't mean that if you don't wear a condom and you do something orally, can't you get the disease that way? Is there a way orally that it can be transmitted?
AIDS, yes.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter
And
how
then
much.
it's the lack of
blood-to-blood
education. Is that what it is?
Blood,
Yeah, but
saliva,
just say for
saliva,
instance,
saliva.
saliva. If your gum is bleeding and I'm kissing you, yeah, I'm gonna get it.
And if there is no
That's scary.
transfer of
That is
blood,
scary.
if there's
Boy,
no
is that
blood
scary.
transfer in the mouth, just kissing somebody, can you get it?
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Now you see, it's a
it's a
point.
blood
It's a
contact.
blood to
It's a
blood.
blood to blood.
Now let me give you the other craziness. I hate bringing this up.
But
Maybe
it's
this
the
ain't the right.
education.
If you're kissing and you got blood in your mouth,
If you
hey,
kiss
yeah.
somebody who had blood in their mouth, right?
That's right.
If you kiss somebody else,
Yeah.
and then you go and you kiss a third party.
They get it.
They get it.
See, the problem here is that even though, let's say I'm kissing you, and you don't have blood in your mouth, or I
Right.
kissed her and she does, I just gave you whatever it is that
That
she
she
gave
had.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people just,
Ugh.
I tell my kids,
That's scary.
you see, I brought up the lemon test, and I did that for a psychological reason.
But it's the education that is so important, and that's why this play.
She wants to know the lemon test. It's very important.
I don't even know what a limit test is. Tell me.
A male,
gosh.
a boy, you get, they know. You take
I
a
know.
lemon, right? And you go like this, and you, before a kid, a boy is going to have sex with a girl, and you take this lemon, you cut it in half, and you tell the girl, I have to sprinkle this on you. If you run, I'm going to run the other way. If it burns, there's a problem.
Of
If
course.
you tell,
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you,
Yeah,
if
if you have any
That's true.
sores.
now
Yeah.
here comes the big kaboom. You ready for the big kaboom?
That's good.
If you tell me no, it was nice knowing you.
Oh, wow.
And I taught this to my football team. I taught it to my sons, my kids, and
That's
everybody
very
who would
good.
listen. Now, I did it not because of being funny on the test. I did it because I'm hoping that because you're
it'll work.
doing this, you're going to say, you know what? It
That's
ain't,
right,
it ain't all
forget it.
this.
But it goes back to education. It goes back to having the conversations and sharing it and
Whoa.
teaching parents, because people don't realize that the high incidence that AIDS still exists, and
Yes.
it is
You don't
not
hear
a death
about it as
sentence.
much.
You do not hear about it. So when
No.
I heard about the statistics of what the numbers truly are, I was shocked because you don't hear about it.
You hear about
It doesn't
HPV
mean
now. It's
so
only
clearly
talked
out of sight is not out of mind. It is still there.
But
You-
Don,
you know
what,
that's
excuse
go
me
ahead.
one minute. Don, what happened was I did a little excerpt for it's called SPIN. That's Single Parents in Need. CompServe. I did at the Marriott. I did a summit for Broward House. Now, when you do these speaking engagements, the audience is like 20, 25, 30. So what I have is a musical. The therapy group is comedy. The therapy group, because they're saying that that this thing is hitting all black people. Well, I won't say black, but you know, the colored. It's not true. So the therapy group is made up of all different nationalities, like we were around the
Right,
table.
right.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
Spanish. I have a girl from
AIDS do not
India.
discriminate.
There's a Jamaican.
No disease
There's a
does.
Haitian.
No disease does.
No
You
disease
understand what I'm saying?
Well,
And-
that's the takeaway of today is that disease doesn't discriminate.
That's
None
right.
of them do.
And wait,
Food doesn't discriminate, right? Why are we discriminating?
That's right,
You know,
right.
there's an article that I've not read not too long ago, and it had it 3 years ago, and it came back out again. And some of these HIV and AIDS problems happens to almost 75% of seniors.
Yeah, the
That's a
seniors
whole
are
nother-
That's
right.
right. It's a
That's
whole
a-
nother
You know
conversation.
about it?
That's
Yeah.
a whole nother
Yes,
crazy
in the
one.
nursery
That's a
I
whole
read
nother
that in an article,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
a thing.
blew my mind.
Yeah, it's
You go-
true.
and there's a place up in North Florida. I know all about it, and it is
I know
out
what you're
of
talking about.
control.
It is out of control with the seniors.
There's a lot. We should do a whole education show
What
on
are
what's
they
going on.
doing? What do you think?
They're having fun, I guess, but
I
Seniors.
wouldn't mind producing it. I just don't.
Oh, I wouldn't mind bringing Peter Pavoli from AHF, AIDS Healthcare
That would be
Foundation.
awesome, Saul.
He
We'll
can
talk
give you
about that tonight.
statistics and
Yes.
7
everything.
o'clock on your show.
thank
We
you,
gotta
ladies,
go.
so much. Avi,
Bye-bye.
thank you from Chill and Grill Pita in Boca Raton. Interns, fabulous. We'll see you tonight. Also at 66 Taft Street. But we'll see you tomorrow. Same
Can I say
time,
one
same
thing?
place. Back in Studio A. Be
I want to
kind
say
to each other.
thank
yes?
you to Don and Freddie.
Thank
Come
you,
on.
Mama.
Don't be late.
Come on, guys.
Bye-bye.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Internationally patented, Pure Wave technology helps eliminate radiation from modern electronic devices, which can cause chronic disease. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. PureWaveNow.com, 561-965-7777. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact PureWaveNow.com for your consultation. Non-invasive technology promotes relaxation, a better quality of life, and more energy. Call PureWave Now at 561-965-7777. PureWaveNow.com.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.